Hi, my name is Gloria Warren. My husband Rick and I were married 36 years ago in Central Church. We have been counters at the church ever since. About a year and a half ago, Pastor David came out to my house to visit me and asked if I would consider being the financial secretary for the church. Barbara Mead would be retiring in a few months and we'd have an opening. When I retired, I always wanted to volunteer. I thought about it a little and realized that God had a plan for me and this would be a very good thing for me. I'm home a lot and don't have a lot to keep me busy. This was good and a challenge for me to learn new programs, learn different things, and use my abilities and resources to help the church. Barbara Mead was very gracious and she showed me some of the things that she had done over the period of time. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy the challenge of making sure everything balances and making sure it's correct. The people and the friendships I've made at Central, I cannot tell you more how much I cherish them. Pastor David has been a good support for me, Bob Frank, all of the people that I've worked with have been very, very helpful. RJ helped me before the pandemic hit and would come to my house weekly, and she would bring the counter's information and deposits, and we would make deposits, and we quickly became very, very good friends. She's a great lady, and we have a great friendship and a working relationship. She loves my dog Cooper and brings him treats every time, and I think she loves Cooper more than me sometimes. Also, too, with the pandemic, my husband Rick then came into play because we couldn't have RJ coming to my house. And he weekly comes and gets my mail from the church. We make the deposits and he takes my stuff back and forth. I really couldn't do this job right now without him. He has been a great person and a great husband. I do enjoy so much meeting all the people and talking to different people. Besides RJ, Deborah Smith has been wonderful. She's my go-to person when I don't know who someone is or how they're related or what the relationship is. She always answers my questions and we have become fast, good friends also. In addition, Chris and Zed Robinson would come to our house once a month before the pandemic and bring us our communion. We developed a very good friendship and had a lot of similar things in common. When Chris became the treasurer, we were very happy because we both work well together and we both wanted to volunteer. So we have been very blessed to have that good relationship. Over the period of time, I am very thankful because I've got to meet new friends, make new friendships. I hope to make more as we go along. And I hope people in the church, if they need anything, will reach out to me. Or just if you're shut in and just want to call and talk, I certainly can relate to that because I'm home a lot myself. And I love people and I love talking to people. So God has been very, very good to me. And considering my disabilities, he's found a way for me to help people and volunteer, which is what I always wanted to do. Thank you very much.
Good morning, church. My name is Jodie Youngblood, and I've had the privilege of attending here at Central for 58 years. When I was pregnant with my first child, there was a group of us, encouraged back at that time by Pastor Van Sciver, to create a young mothers group. Linnea Brown, Jan Bush, and Barbara Leap were some of the members that are still here now that were in that group. We met once a week for Bible study, and our children were in a little play group together. Those were the beginning of our roots here, not just mine, but all of those friends, and we are still members here today. And what it was that made us grow and made us stay here was the same warmth and energy and friendliness that I felt anyway the first day I walked through the doors of Central. That's what's here. It's support, it's fellowship, it's learning together, it's raising your children together. And when they say you plant a seed, look at all of our children from that very first group. I could not be more proud of the commitment that my daughter has here at Central. And it's not because of me, it's because of the nurturing that she received all those years. It is really the church that raises the child. and to see her commitment to this church, her involvement in this church, and how she has chosen to raise her children here at Central and have them be as involved as she was as a child. When we plant that seed, it really flourishes. But it's not just by one person's effort. It's by being surrounded in a fellowship of Christians. Now, after my children were grown and certainly very, very much involved in their own life, it gave me more time to become involved in all of our outreach ministries here at the church. And I know that my children and my grandchildren are the blessings that God has given to me. And that covenant that God made with Abraham many centuries ago, that I will bless you and give blessings upon you, but I will use you to have my presence to bless others through your works. Now, I'm sure that's not verbatim of what the covenant was, but basically, when we're blessed, we are then to work with the Spirit within us to bless others. Central provides so many opportunities for us to be able to do that. There's always a place here at Central if you choose to give back and thank God for what He has blessed you with. There's an avenue here at Central to do that. But understand, we can never, ever outgive God.